The Game of Thrones. How many of you watched that show before? I personally believe that was one of the best shows ever produced. The Game of Thrones was about 9 different kingdoms, and they were fighting each other. And everybody tried to strategize how do they become the last standing and rule the entire kingdom by themselves. And a lot of conflicts, a lot of killings, a lot of dominating, a lot of crushing each other. And it's a brutal show. At the end, it's not only about physical, it's all about mental. It's all about who can out-strategize the other opponent. Today, I'm not here to endorse the show Game of Thrones. Today, I'm here to talk about what is the game of entrepreneurship. You see, most people, when they listen to the word entrepreneurship, they have no idea what that really means. Because if you look at on social media, every single moment, every single day right now, entrepreneurship has been perceived as a fun thing, as a romantic thing, as something that anybody can do, which I have a big problem for that. And I don't believe entrepreneurship is for everybody. I believe entrepreneurship is for very few community of people who can do the following 3 things. And I'm gonna give you 3 E's today to define what real entrepreneurship is about. What is the game of entrepreneurship? The first E is what I call you have to have the ability to endure pain. Entrepreneurship is difficult. You're gonna suffer. You're gonna fail more than you win at the beginning, especially for the first few years. Even you've done everything right, you still can fail. That's why you gotta be able to endure pain. You can do everything right, you can work harder. Your opponent who worked less than you might still beat you. That is painful. You disappointing your loved one, your family, your leaders, your mentors, because you promised them that you will perform at your best, but somehow at the end, you don't. That is painful. Can you endure that? Can you do everything right, but still fail, but you still can endure and continue to moving forward? So that is the first E. You have to understand, that is the game right there, is can you endure pain? Many people can't. I can tell you, many people that I work with, they are softies. They only can work hard. They only can strive. They only can move aggressively when everything is going right. But when they have a little bit pain, then when they have big pains, they either stop or they quit. Now the second E is what I call you must enjoy the process of entrepreneurship. You know, most people, they only want to see the final results. It's the workout. You gotta love the workout even you don't love it. It's not the 6 packs. It's the workout. It's the day-to-day. It's what you eat. It's the dog-to-dog of working out at the gym when nobody does it. Do you love that process? It is about loving the process of who you are becoming more than the result of who you are right now. It's about learning from your mistakes. It's about adjusting. It's about adapting. Do you love that? If you don't love that, you don't understand the game of entrepreneurship. The game of entrepreneurship is all about enjoying the process. If you can enjoy the process, one day, if you ever get there, I promise you one thing, you're gonna appreciate your achievement much, much more than anyone else. The last E is that you, as an entrepreneur, got to execute an imperfect plan violently. General Patton said this, it is better to execute on an imperfect plan violently than not executing on a perfect plan. Do you know how many people today in the world today are sitting on great ideas, analysis, thinking still, doing research, and they've done so much research already. But you know one thing they're lacking of? The executing part. You have to learn how to do things. You got to learn how to execute on an imperfect plan and eventually figure out what is a better plan. You're going to learn as you go. Don't just sit around and get all the data, all the numbers, and get all the advice from different mentors and different people, and you're sitting there and just continue want to learn and not apply. That's entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship means that you're going to have to execute. And even you're not winning, you have to figure it out through the process. Figure it out many times of failure. Ultimately, what can you do better? And once you figure out that formula, bingo, you're going to start to win massively. So do you understand today what are the 3 E's to make the real game of entrepreneurship. Leave me a comment. I hope you love what I just said to you, because entrepreneurship is not meant to be easy. If anybody tell you entrepreneurship was easy, those people have no idea what they're talking about. All right, JW here. See you next time. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.